He has got nothing to offer. He believes in just the same things. He looks better on TV. He sounds better. He's more plausible, but he's just as stupid and hopeless as the outgoing government. You've had the same thing over in America. You had somebody going out who didn't get it right. You had somebody came in who would look good on TV, didn't he? Didn't Obama look good on TV and plausible and smooth and handsome? He's got no more idea than the group that went out. And we've got exactly the same thing. We're losing a guy who's unpopular, looks bad, doesn't perform well on TV, and we've got another guy coming in who's smooth and slick, but just as bad.
Absolutely, and all the cameras, all the surveillance. Cameron said he's going to keep the open borders. He's going to try to force you into the euro, which over 80% of Brits don't want. But it looks like time is running out for these people, though. I mean, do you agree that worldwide the people are really starting to wake up to this globalist agenda?
Well, they are, but the trouble is it's going to get worse before it gets better. And, of course, it's always the same, isn't it, Alex? It's always the same. The people that have got us into this mess will have their Swiss bank accounts nicely stuffed. It's ordinary working Joes that are going to suffer.
And we know it is the big private central banks that are openly announcing a global government. They have engineered the entire thing. They want the third world population pouring into every wealthy nation to bankrupt them by design. I appreciate Godfrey Bloom joining us today. Give us the UK Independence Party website.
If you just hit UKIP website, you'll find us.
Absolutely. So it's the UK Independence
Party website, and you'll find us, and you'll find speeches, you'll find manifestos, you'll find the lot. You'll find my witty and amusing speeches, Alex. They're brilliant. I recommend them to all your listeners.
I know, sir. We've played a lot of them here. I love how you and Nigel Farage and others really stand up to these crooks and tell them they're illegitimate thugs and expose what's happening. And hopefully we'll see, on the eve of the election, Nigel Farage out on TV or something, him with a bandage on his head. I mean, hopefully.
He'll come back. You can't put Nigel Farage away. I made a speech in the Parliament yesterday condemning all this business in Greece. Now, can I make a public announcement on your lovely show, Alex?
Yes, go ahead.
I would be delighted to come and do a live show in Austin, Texas, whenever you invite me, to tell people over there, your side of the pond, how it really is.
Absolutely. You're welcome to come anytime, and we appreciate you joining us. Any other websites, Mr. Bloom?
No, UKIP, you'll find us.
All right. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. We'll all pray for Nigel Farage.
Thank you so much, Alex.
All right. Have a great week coming up. Hopefully you guys win big tomorrow in the elections. Everybody get out there and vote in the UK to defend your sovereignty from the bankers. We'll be back with more key news straight ahead.
We all know that the Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 4 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water systems. The revolutionary Berkey light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and re-cleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels, and removes harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping, an $87 value, yours free, but only for a limited time. Just call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653 now to order. That's 1-877-886-3653, or order online now at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
One major world crisis away from having a totalitarian type of system.
The main event is the wholesale destruction of the world economy.
The push for every nation on the globe to identify and number all of its citizens.
Friends, I hope that you will order Shadow Government from Infowars.com. We also have some specials where you can get some of our other films half price when you order Shadow Government. A new level in production quality and in information. It exposes how a cashless society, surveillance beast grid of total control is being put into place. This film needs to be seen. Everybody needs to get it. So order yours today. Show it to your friends, your family, your church, your neighbors, your boss, your employees. Shadow Government, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy at Infowars.com today. Shadow Government. It gives Big Brother a black eye. Available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
Making the right decisions is a challenge to investors. Are we going to see economic growth, slide into a recession, or at worst, depression? Hi, Ted Anderson from Midas Resources. We all know when a company acts irresponsibly, divesting ourselves in a move towards safety is prudent. When the market becomes volatile, U.S. Treasuries are a safe haven. But what do you do when the U.S. government overextends itself and spends beyond its means? Many investors are turning toward gold as a common-sense alternative to traditional paper investments. Midas Resources has put together a powerful book titled 10 Reasons to Own Gold, discussing costs, benefits, risks, featuring full-color illustrations, weights, and measures. The book is free and can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. Paper investments are dwarfed by gold's 6,000-year history. Discover how gold may be right for you and your IRA by calling 800-686-2237. Whether buying or it's time for you to sell, the book is free. Call 800-686-2237.
Oh, my sinuses. They feel like they'll explode.
Sinus pressure, sinus headaches that keep you up at night. You've struggled for years. You've tried everything to get relief, but your sinus distress just keeps coming back and robbing you of the healthy life you deserve. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Statistics show that 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress. Fact is, 67 products merely treat the symptoms and don't get to the cause of your sinus problem. Now there's a solution that's safe and doctor recommended. Sinofresh Homeopathic Antiseptic Nasal Spray. It's the only patent-protected nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of your sinusitis. No alcohol, no rebound congestion, no drug interactions, and easy to use. Don't go another day just treating symptoms. Take control of your sinus health now and get Sinofresh Homeopathic Antiseptic Nasal Spray and get the relief you deserve. Go to buysinofresh.com. That's B-U-Y, Sinofresh.com. Or call 888-906-3636. Breathe easy. Breathe free. Get Sinofresh today. It works.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, we have got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We've got the situation in Greece spreading into Europe. We've got gold above $1,200 an ounce, as we predicted earlier in the week. We have got the top story, Bloomberg, Lieberman, Schumer, White House Chief of Staff Emanuel, all calling for being able to arrest Americans with no charges, no nothing. And to deny the Second Amendment to anyone they want as a no-gun buy list outside of law. I mean, just the total end of due process, total tyranny, that is coming up. I also want to open the phones up, but we have Red Beckman scheduled today, but this is such a big news today. We'll just be all over the map with Red Beckman and take calls while he's on with us. In the full fourth hour, I'm going to have nothing but open phones today about all of these issues. Meanwhile, New Hampshire police investigate bomb threat on bus. Now, the evidence is mounting, and it's been confirmed that this Pakistani guy was part of a CIA-run Pakistan terror team, probably a patsy they're setting up. They were running drills, we now have confirmed, on May Day in Times Square. They always run drills to cover up their operation, to fund their operation, and so they can have personnel already on hand. So if any of the feds get caught staging the attack, they can say they were just part of the drill. But New Hampshire police investigate bomb threat on bus. This could just be a schizophrenic. Every time they hype bombings and just constantly cover it, you will get nuts that go out and copycat. Police and fire officials are blocking streets in Portland, New Hampshire, around a Greyhound bus after a man reportedly threatened he had a bomb. Now, I've caught the Army, this is in Police State to the Takeover in Texas, running a fake bomb drill saying it was real. That's covered and the police admit it. So just they've done this before. Officers evacuated residents and buildings and the parking garage has been closed. Police Chief Lou Fairland told the Portsmouth Herald that the man threatened he had a bomb. A broadcast report says the bus left Bangor, Maine en route to New York City. Associated Press. Here's another one. Stabbing during Cinco de Mayo brawl. And it just goes on and on and on with the violence all over the country. Portsmouth police investigate bomb threat on Boston-bound bus. Again, we will continue to cover that as it develops. But here's the headline. Gold prices flirt with $1,200 or even more than that in Europe. But they're right up at $1,200 an ounce. And notice, as soon as they said, okay, we're going to bail out Greece, which means give hundreds of billions of dollars to private banks that have looted them, suddenly they said, okay, now we need bailouts for Spain and Portugal. Oh, in England. Oh, in Ireland. No, everything's going to collapse. Just give everything to the bankers, and we've got to take your pension funds, and we've got to raise your taxes, even though they know raising taxes actually kills the economy and reduces revenue. What did California just announce? Our revenue went way down, even though we raised all the taxes. They know what they're doing. The banks create currency and credit out of nothing. They want to destroy the economy. They could buy the whole world up 1,000 times. They could make any amount of money they wanted up out of thin air. Why did Thomas Jefferson said you could take all the banks, private banks' power, and a day later they'd have it all back with a stroke of a pen. They would give themselves the money. And if you allow them to do this, you will end up homeless on the continent your forefathers conquered. This is why all these other countries, like Latin America and Africa and Asia, are so poor, is because they have